using or utilizing what we have or what nature has to offer us. And one of those is, of course, fishing. So the fishing industry, as a state that is made up of islands, with coastline extending up to around 17.5 thousand kilometers. Fishing is one of the most common jobs, common source of livelihood. Because of the 2,400 species that the Philippines present to the world, 65 of those have good commercial value. You know that marine products include shellfish, tuna, seaweeds, pearls, corals, and all of those. Now, as a student, and as a local, as a part of the community of the Mariveles in Bataan, it is my duty to do my part for the community. So a little background about Bataan. Bataan is a province that has 87 barangays, 10 municipalities, and one city located southwest coast of Manila Bay. So mostly what happens inside the Manila Bay or around the Mariveles coastline could be related to what happened or what is happening to Manila Bay as well. So as you can see here, this is a local map that shows Manila, the Manila Bay, Island of Corregidor, and of course Mariveles. Our school is located around this area. This one is the Island of Corregidor. The Mariveles coastline here, that is where we have, that is the target beneficiary of where we have already given 3 prototypes that we have done, given to us the funds. So the main problem that we have had encountered, the fishermen have had encountered, is that on board there's what we call this radar. And as someone who doesn't have any idea in the maritime field, radar is kind of a detection system wherein it gives out radio signals, and then if it detects really good solid substance, it will have a register on their radar surveillance videos on board. Now, our small bangka in the Philippines, they're mainly composed of wood, which has really poor reflective property. Also, they are hovering really low compared to the commercial vessels shown in the video that are really big, that extends up to 400 meters. So in the next slide, so you can see, so this one, so as you can see, this one is a dragon boat. This is a dragon boat. So comparative to the small bangka that is our target beneficiary, this somehow the length and the size of those bangka, the small boats. Now this one is a relatively smaller commercial ship compared to what is passing in the Mariveles area, because this one is around 150 to 200 meters. My vessel, when I was on board, we extended up to 300 meters. That's only halfway. We have tankers that extends up to 400 to 450 meters. So imagine the danger that it presents to the everyday life, to the everyday living, to the everyday performance of the job of the seafarers whenever they are going, whenever they are sailing. So, with the increasing maritime traffic around local fishing areas, we at the Maritime Academy in the Pacific, and a part of our extension service, we acknowledge the dangers the fishermen and their bangka face whenever they are sailing at sea. Radar reflectors will increase the radar register, as what I have said before, both enhancing radar visibility, thus safer working environment for our Mariveles fishermen. So as you can see here, you can see the blueprint of the radar reflector that we have done. So we have chosen this design because of its authenticity and the effectivity that it will give when it comes to receiving or reflecting radar signals. So I mean, all of this wouldn't be, so you can see here, there's some of the photos that we have taken. So in the video, you saw that MAAP plays a very big role in the production of the radar reflectors, because in a way it lessened the cost for the labor, because it was incorporated in the curriculum of the students, since they're using hand tools, and we have marine engineers learning about machine shops. So there, you can see all these students wearing coveralls inside their machine shop and working hand in hand into cutting, building, and assembling the reflectors that we have done. Then after that, this is a couple of finished products that we will affix in the feasible size for the bangkas. So you can see here, we have actually finished 3. So it's rather big since it's a half meter in diameter. Of course, all of this wouldn't be possible without these guys. So we had volunteers from my academy helping out. Of course, I mean, no man is an island. So of course you're gonna have to need help for all your efforts. So before the video was taken, we have finished the first phase, wherein we have produced prototypes. And now we will be focusing on the next phase, wherein we will centralize this project into testing of the prototypes. In what way? So we're taking all the marine factors, wherein since those prototypes are half a meter diameter with a diagonal of 0.7 meters, of course it's gonna have great wind resistance. So if we try to lessen the wind resistance by putting some kind of innovation such as holes, that is not gonna compromise the effectivity of the reflective property of that material. And then of course, effect of the installation weight, because since it's aluminum and it's 0.5 meters in diameter, it's gonna have an effect on the weight of the ship, of course, and of course in the stability. Design efficiency, we know that it's effective. It does reflect radar signals. Now we will see how good it will intensify the radar register of the boats, of the small bangkas into big commercial vessels. Of course, design patenting and target community expansion. So we have 2 points there: beneficiaries and legislation. Since as what I have stated before, Philippines is an archipelagic state. So not only in Maribeles, Bataan are there fishermen who are always endangering their lives and doing what they want for the people that they love. So all those fishermen, of course, if ever this attracts so much attention, we will go try to extend the beneficiaries that we have had so far. And of course, if ever this became if this got backed up with good technical data, and this could be passed as an ordinance, wherein all states that have seafarers that have bangkas all over their coastline, they can require them to upgrade their reflectors, so that it will be a safer working environment for them, lesser problems for their family, and of course it will be easier for them. So